Hello, I want to ask you whether you wrote the problem today or I am seeing what you wrote last time. So I'm confused. And so is there anyone who can tell me? Is there anyone who wrote a number? Um, Let me see. But I cannot see, just a moment. Did you ask 8.4? Then let me wait just a moment. Share. Let me go from 8.4. Yeah, I can see it, but I think that is mixed with the previous one. Yeah, I will be here on Thursday because that is just a regular day. It's just before the final exam day. Let me open website. Yeah, we have a class on Thursday. I will do a review for the final from the law of sines and law of cosines. Let me start with 8.4 homework. The question is number 7. We have to find the parametric equations for the curve with the given properties. The line with slope 1/2 and passing through 5 and -3. So this is a parametric equation. So there will be 2 equations which generate the x coordinate and y coordinate. So we put x of t is at plus b and y of t equals CT plus D. What I did during the class hour was we will regard this one as an initial position. That means we assume that x of 0 equals a times 0 plus b. That becomes this coordinate. And when the time is 0, we assume that the coordinate is 5 and minus t. So c times 0 plus d equals minus 3. So from there, we can say that b equals 5 and d equals minus 3. So we get x of t equals at plus 5 and y of t equals ct plus d is minus 3, right? What we know is a slope is 1 over 2. We regard that as y change over x change, like y of t minus y of 0 over x of t minus x of 0. So this becomes 1 over 2 is y of t is ct minus 3 minus y of 0 is minus 3 over x of t is 8t plus 5 minus x of 0 is 5. So do the two will cancel each other. And so we have ct over at. So 1 over 2 equals c over a. Therefore, c equals 1 and a equals 2, right? So the remaining step is just plugging back. X of t equals a 2t, b is 5, and the y of t equals c is 1. So I don't write t, and d was minus 3. However, when you work out this problem, the solutions may vary, but I think a website will accept all those. Is there anyone who want to do other question? So you will keep working on the review problem. So bonus right now, the best thing you can do is bonus exam problems. So the next problem is 6.6, homework 1. So the problem is length of two sides of the triangle are 91 and 77 inches. 91 and 77 inches. The angle between these sides is 94 degree. Find the length L inches of the third side of the triangle. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, then this angle, let me write the small letter. So AB, so this is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. So in this case, that everything is given, all you have to do is just plugging that into the calculator. So after you put that in the formula, so c squared is unknown. So you will put c squared. There are three formulas, but it should start at c squared. A squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. So c squared is a squared 91 squared plus b squared is 77 squared minus 2 times 91 times b is 77 cosine of 94 degree. So we will put this information in the calculator first. So currently that is unfortunately I cannot see well about the mode. So, this is degree mode. So 94 degree of cosine times 77 times 91 times 2. And then I would change the sign because of this, plus 77 squared plus 91 squared equal. And then we want to get C equals square root of this one. So all we have to put is a square root. So it'll be 123.2. So while you're doing your work, you can write your question and ask Dr. Kwon. The next problem is 8.44. 8.4 number 4. A pair of parametric equation is given and x equals t squared and y equals t minus 2 when t is between 2 and 4. We have to eliminate t from the equation when we combine x and y. So we use this one because that is easier. So t equals y plus 2, right? Because we add 2 on both sides. And then we plug that to here, and then we get x equals y plus 2 squared. So obviously, this is the parabola. So what we can imagine here is when t varies from 2 to 4. When t varies, t increases, y value increases, and x value increases, obviously. And so that'll be the parabola, which we know, it'll be something like this. So t value, let's evaluate that t value 2, 3, 4. We calculate the x value and y value. When t is 2, x is 4, t squared. T is 3, then x is 9. T is 4, x is 16. And when y equals 2, 2 minus 2 will be 0. When y equals t is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. When t is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2. So the graph will be something like this: 4, 8, 12, 16. 4, 8, so 9 will be somewhere here. And let's say this is 0, 1, 2. When x is 4, y equals 0. When x is 9, y is 1. And when x is 16, y is 4. Obviously, this is the part of the parabola, and the direction goes this way. So all you have to care in the multiple choice problem is, I think, this x-intercept, and then you can get the correct answer because all the directions are the same. Just a moment, 8.4, I didn't see part B. I think it was just a choice. Yeah, I think I did it through graph, right? So 4 to 16, and this is the equation you have to get. So keep writing what you want to do. Otherwise, you will keep studying for the final exam. So review like exam 1 and 2 ranges problems. Unfortunately, the Thursday is the right before the exam day, and so you don't have a lot of time after the class hour. But anyway, if you don't take any other exam, then you will have enough time to go through all the problems in the bonus exam and also exam problems and the quizzes, all those things. It will not take more than 4 hours to study all those. Let's do 8.4 number 6. I'm changing the code to code number 2. So x equals cosine squared of t and y equals sine squared of t. This is the problem I did during the class hour. What I said was when we apply the Pythagorean formula, that goes like cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1. And so when we do substitution, it will induce the linear equation. So y equals 1 minus x. But what I said was that is not the straight line which can be stretched to the right and to the left forever, because sine and cosine has a clear bound. So from this condition, what we know is x is between 0 and 1, because cosine x is between -1 and 1. When you square that, it'll be greater than or equal to 0. And 1 squared is the largest number to square, that is 1. With the similar reasoning, y is between 0 and 1, right? So what we know is when x equals 0, y equals 1, and when y equals 0, x is 1, right? So, and also this is slope 1. But both x and y stays between 0 and 1. So the line goes like this, right? And then cosine and sine are periodic function. And so it goes up and down and up and down for each. That just means it'll oscillate between these in the line segment forever. So that's the way you will do your reasoning when you choose the correct answer. And so part B is also solved. So next problem is 7.1 homework. Number 12. We have to simplify tangent of u times sine of u plus cosine of u. So we will convert everything to sine and cosine related terms. So tangent of u can be written as sine over cosine of u times sine of u plus cosine of u, but the common denominator will be cosine, so I will multiply by cosine of u over cosine of u. And then we already have common denominator, cosine of u, and then first one is this one is over 1 over 1. The sine squared of u plus cosine squared of u. So numerator is 1 and denominator is cosine of u. So simpler version will be secant of u. No, it doesn't have to be, but it'll be helpful when you do bonus exam and actual exam and the quizzes. I mean the chapter 8 and 9 quiz and homework. I cannot say that those are the same as final exam. Definitely those will not be. This is the third quote, and you can copy it. And on Thursday, the attendance will not be checked for both class hour and also Zoom hour. And so you will attend the lecture and also Zoom practice hour only if you really feel that is helpful and have question. And if you don't have any question, then you don't have to stay because we already finished all ranges and today you have to study for the final exam.
Professor,
Yeah.
on Thursday during the class period, are you going to be teaching or are we able to ask questions?
Well, as I did today, I will go through the review problems and you will be able to ask me questions. I do believe we will have some more time after I finish my lecture.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Mhm. Bring your question. Yeah, I can do that problem. So tangent of minus 240 degree. So that is cosine of negative 240 degree over sine of negative 240 degree. So we want to locate the angle. This is 180 degree and this is 240 degree. So we can rewrite this as cosine of 240 degree because cosine function is an even function and sine function is an odd function. So we can rewrite that as sine of negative sine of 240 degree. So when you think about the reference angle, that is 60 degree. So in the third quadrant, cosine and sine are negative, and so it becomes minus cosine of 60 degree over minus sine of 60 degree. So this is plus minus will be plus, and then that is minus cosine of 60 degree times 1 over sine of 60 degree. So cosine of 60 degree is 1 over 2, and sine of 60 degree is square root of 3 over 2, but reciprocal will make square root of 3, 2 over square root of 3. So those will cancel each other, and we obtain minus 1 over square root of 3. Do you have any other question? If you don't have any other question, then I think it is better to end the session.